Thank you very much, Simon. I'll bear that in mind. Morning, everybody. Morning, Bernie.
Morning.
Happy Mothering Sunday if you're in the UK and Ireland. If you've forgotten that it's Mother's Day, then you've still got time. Send your mum a text or send her some flowers from the garage. Tell her you love her. If you're Siska Norris, I've got some bad news for you, Bernie. Okay, let's get all over this. Lando got out the car because they needed to remove his seat to get to the electronic control unit. There are various bits in that box that they need to get the seat out. But now they're still working on that. While Lee shows that, let's just walk this way and let's actually leave the grid and get a word with Andrea Stella on the McLaren pit wall. What do you think they're doing now, Bernie?
Yeah, so basically
it's a pit lane start, whatever.
It's a pit lane start, whatever happens. They've now bought themselves 25 minutes to try and really ensure they've got to the bottom of the problem. One of the difficulties with this car is how tightly packaged it all is. So to get into the electrical boxes, get it out, get it changed, it's not a quick fix to get any of that done. The team are obviously working as frantically hard as they could. They got Lando in the car in the hope that it would work correctly, but it has not. So now they are getting him back out, get back in, recheck the boxes, disconnect whatever they need to do, and then try and get Lando back in the car. They've got about 25 minutes from now.
Okay, look at Andrea Stella just on the pit wall here. We're not allowed to talk to him because he's going through whatever's going on. Maybe I could give him a thumbs up or a thumbs down. He's not looking at me. It doesn't. This looks really bad to me, Bernie. I don't know.
It does, but the mechanics can turn around quite a lot.
Stella's not even going to look at us and give us the thumbs up.
Yeah, they're deep in that car trying to get to whatever electrical box it is. The difficulty that we have is if they can't source the box that it is, then they have to run through a various number of things. It could be any range of different electrical things. It could be the ECU, could be something on the chassis side, could be as much as a very small sensor that's been disconnected that they can't get back together. So those guys are working on it. They know they will have a countdown in there, try and get it together as frantically as they can.
No information? No information? No? Okay, they won't give us any. What can they say? I mean, they're still working on it. They'll do it as quick as they can. I mean, maybe you'd say that with where McLaren are at the moment, they don't know if they're going to be in championship contention yet. But every point, as we know, at the end of the year is valuable. They don't know. They might make improvements and challenge the Mercedes for wins.
Exactly. And you know, every race, there's a lot that can happen, from safety cars to incidents. They need to get the learning on this car. They need to get the learning on the engine as much as anything else. So every lap is vital.
There's a big concert in town tonight. Big Imagine Dragons are playing. Hi guys, how are you?
Doing great, doing great.
Yeah, so it's the Loom Tour. Yeah. You've been around, you've got tonight and Tuesday.
The other night, yeah, we played 2 nights ago, and then tonight, and then one more on Tuesday here.
Okay,
yeah.
Fantastic. So you like our show here? I mean, you're a Las Vegas regular. Have you been to that race there?
No, this is my first time at a race, but I'm born and raised Las Vegas. So I should have gone, but I'm always on the road. So yeah.
Well, that's good. Well, that's where the fun is to happen now. Listen, have a great gig. Lovely to see you. Lovely to see you, Dan. There's from Imagine Dragons, lead singer. So yeah, what else can we see around here? I mean, there's a great opportunity. You know, Martin started, Bernie, having a look at these new cars on the grid in Australia. I keep finding interesting things.
Yeah.
Look at this pitot tube on the Audi, just by the number 5 of Gabriel Bortoletto.
Yeah, well, I think we need.
Why is it lent forward?
We need to
like
get
that?
another one to sort of compare it to, because normally the pitot tube comes almost vertically. If we see it actually on the racing balls here, pitot tube tends to come vertically out of the chassis and then do a 90 into the direction of travel of the car. So that's very unusual. It's almost like a little fin structure. Do they think they're getting any aero performance from that? I'm not sure, but that is definitely a standout pitot tube for sure.
Okay, all right. Interesting discussion going over here. Oliver Mintzlaff, the boss of Red Bull Motorsport, talking to Alan Permain, the boss of team principal of Racing Bulls. On the Racing Bulls, I don't understand why this airbox is so massive. Can you explain? It's like somebody designed it on a computer. They thought, yeah, we'll make it that massive, so maybe they can slim down the side pods. It's too big.
Yeah, it is. It's noticeably a lot bigger than all of the other cars.
Yeah.
But their side pod opening, if you can see there where the fan goes in, is much, much smaller. So it'll be a balance between where the radiators are for oil or water that's cooling various parts of the engine and the gearbox. Obviously, they've prioritized a bit higher up. Why that doesn't normally happen is you want to keep the weight as low down on the car as you possibly can.
Okay, I've spotted, these are interesting. So they've changed, Haas have come here with a little new wing under the exhaust for this race.
Yes.
But there's a little temperature sticker on there. Now that we've reduced the motor generator unit heat, are they super, oh, look, they've covered the top of the crash structure with metal. Are they getting higher temperatures in that area than before?
Yeah, I think they will be seeing slightly higher temperatures. And, you know, having a temperature sticker on there is the quickest and easiest method of figuring out how hot any area of the car gets during the race. And that is very common, like engineering practice. But I think we will be seeing hotter out of the exhaust. Loads of teams have various different coverings. And even when you see it be carbon fibre, even when the rear crash structure is carbon fibre in that area, it'll be a heated carbon fibre. So it'll be a carbon fibre that can take a higher temperature than the carbon fibre you would use on the wing, for example.
Okay, so we've got the Haas cars here, the Astons behind us, the Williams behind us. So still not in the pit lane, but this is an interesting little issue on the back of Max Verstappen's car, and we're just getting the shove from the mechanics. Fair enough there, but we can stand behind the barriers. It looks like they've got an issue with the rear wing pillar that has come. Some fun and games going on here with Pedals.
Pedals using his hand as much as he can.
Isn't he? What a
but
character.
yeah, it does look like they're trying to change the rear wing.
The support,
pillar.
yeah, the rear wing pillar support.
Just have come around in
How
front
would
of
that
Lee there.
have? How would that have? Wouldn't have broken,
they might have
or?
seen an issue on the laps to the grid. They might have tried to activate DRS. Maybe it's not worked as well, or not DRS, but straight mode, I should say. That's a glitch from last year. But they could have found something in that area, and it might not be the pillar. It might actually be maybe the rear suspension in some way. The rear suspension obviously mounts in there as well.
Yeah.
But you can see they've had to take the engine cover off. So the engine cover's actually been removed, and you can see the tape hanging down at the sides, ready to get that engine cover remounted and then taped back on. So they've got a bit of work there, because if it's a rear wing pillar change, that's a big change.
As if they didn't have enough issues at the moment.
I know, there's people frantically working to get these cars on the grid, isn't there?
Yeah, what is going on with Max Verstappen? All right, let's hope that gets fixed. The space that Lando Norris's car would be.
Yeah, that's a very sad
that's
race.
horrible, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's so bad just to see the space. Oscar Piastri there, he'll be upholding McLaren's battle as they can. And then the Ferraris, this is where it's going to get interesting. I mean, Mercedes, we've all been saying so far, need to park the bus to try and block out the Ferraris, but they can't do that around the whole first lap, can they?
No, they can't, but that Ferrari has been so quick off the line, and it's also been very quick for the first few laps as well, so it seems to...
Happy Mother's Day to Lewis's mum.
Well, he did actually do a tweet earlier to say Happy Mother's Day to her as well. I did see that. But yeah, I think that they've been very quick in the first few laps, and something about how they can get the grip in the tyres, how they can use the chassis, is allowing them in the opening laps of the race to be very, very strong.
Okay, all right, let's just have a look at the front. Here we're by Kimi Antonelli's car. We can see his crash helmet ready to go, held with care by his dad, Marco. Such an important day for him. It's going to be such a challenge for him to keep that lead. He's got George alongside him, but what are the chances, you think?
Yeah, I think that it is going to be a challenge, but I did see them just check the front wing there after the issues that they had in qualifying. So up and down the grid, it is not guaranteed that the reliability is in these cars yet.
Okay, right, so we already have Lando Norris off the grid. We already have some issues on Max Verstappen's car. We already have these cars that are breaking down all over the place in races. Possibility of safety car strategy to a one-stop, to a two-stop. It's very close. It's going to be an early morning voyage into the unknown, but it'll all start after the anthem.